Short story books have funny stories that can make us laugh or relieve stress. A pleasant day to everyone. My name is Sam. Today I'm going to tell you one of the funniest story I have learned from short story book. The title is Counting Chicken. This story is about Mary. On Mary's birthday, she received a letter from her uncle. He told her that he was sending her some chickens. When the chickens arrived the next day, they were in a box. She took the box off the back of the truck and carried it to her house. However, the box was very heavy and she dropped it. All the chickens ran away. Mary spent many hours catching them. At last, she caught 11 of them, but her uncle sent her only 6 chickens. Wow! Mary had an additional 5 chickens for her birthday. Is it funny? See you again till the next funny story from Short Storybook. Thank you for listening and have a good day ahead.
A pleasant day to everyone. My name is Sophia. Today I'm going to tell you about a blind deaf woman named Helen Keller. There was a young girl named Helen Keller. She was only 2 years old when she had a very high fever. The doctors examined her and there was no hope that she would be able to see, hear, and speak again. She had a teacher named Anne Sullivan. She used many alphabets to teach her how to spell words. The movement of Sullivan's fingers in her palms would mean the things what she wanted to say. For example, when water flowed over her head, Sullivan spelled W-A-T-E-R on her palm. When she was 3 years old, she learned how to read and write things through the raised touch reading system called Braille. She read Braille by running her fingers along the dots and writing a 6-key machine called Braille Writer. Through the system, she was able to write many books which were translated into more than 50 languages. The story of Helen Keller has given courage and hope to many people. She had many problems, but she had used her life to do great things. Now, let's be like Helen Keller. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
Are you an optimist or a pessimist? If you don't have any idea of what these two are, let me define it for you. An optimist is someone who always thinks positively or expects good things to happen, while a pessimist is the opposite of it, who thinks negatively. Hello, I'm John. Today I'm going to tell you a story about optimism and pessimism. There were 2 boys named Jimmy and Timmy. Jimmy is an optimist and Timmy is a pessimist. Their parents were worried because one is too positive and the other is too negative. So they went for a psychologist's help and advised them to give the 2 boys a test. This was what they did. On their birthday, they gave Timmy the best toy and Jimmy just an empty box. Timmy was in disgust. He complained that it's not enough for him. In contrast, Jimmy's reaction was very positive. He was happy because he was thinking that he could put a lot of things in that box. After I heard this story, I was perplexed because I didn't know exactly why pessimist and optimist are 2 different. In my opinion about them is that neither of the 2 is good. Actually, there is no one who is purely optimist or pessimist. We are all mixed. Most people think that pessimistic is bad and optimistic is good, but I think an optimist is not good either. If I were positive, I would not try hard because I'm always satisfied. According to Winston Churchill, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Even if it's hard to stay positive when we have problems, we need to train our minds to be strong and successful. Thank you for listening and have a good day ahead.
One of the most common reasons of child obesity is eating a lot of fast food. Good day everyone, I'm Belle. Do you like fast food? Or should I say, do you love fast food? I also eat fast food sometimes, but I'm not really in love with it. I agree that it's delicious, that's why many people like this food. However, it causes many illnesses. Let me tell you a story about a documentary director whose name is Morgan Spurlock. He ate only McDonald's fast food for 30 days and stopped exercising. The results were startling. He gained more than 8 kilograms in 12 days. He became exhausted and depressed, and his cholesterol rose to dangerous levels. He even suffered liver damage. After 30 days, he was 11 kilograms heavier and medically overweight. People know that fast food is loaded with fat and salt but often kept eating it. With this story, I highly recommend people to eat slow food. Do you know what slow food is? Obviously, it's the opposite of fast food, but it doesn't mean that it is so much served slowly. Slow food is the term used for healthy food. It is good for our body and help us to grow. Nowadays, even fast food companies are responding to people's health concerns. A fast food company added apple slices to its menu. It seems people will enjoy the convenience of fast food and the nutrition of slow food. In my opinion, we should think about ourselves to motivate ourselves to eat slow food. I think most people want to live longer. If you want to live longer, you should eat slow food because it makes our body healthy. Thank you for being part of my presentation.